What's up guys, Gary here with another video, and it's going to be another film video, and everyone's probably thinking like it's just going to be all film channel, but I'm not. I'm going to try to do all different kinds of photography, but film is just really interesting to me, and I know a lot of people have questions about it, so I figured I'd make these videos, and hopefully it can help some people. So I just found out a cool little trick online, and it's regarding this camera right here, which if you watched my film camera collection video, this is a Kodak Junior. Who is this? Freaking ridiculous. A Kodak 620 Junior, and it was given to us by a family friend, and it seems to be in perfect working condition. So I really wanted to shoot this, but I haven't been able to find 620 film, or I haven't wanted to pay for it. So if you don't know, 620 film was a film that they made back in the day, and it's actually the same size as 120 film, but the spool sizes are different. So I have a 620 spool and a 120 spool, and you really can't tell here, but the only difference is that the top and bottom pieces are a little thinner on the 620, as well as the circumference is a little smaller. A lot of people either don't shoot these, they have adapters for 35mm to 620, which are like these little tiny 3D printed pieces that you stick on top, or a lot of people either get their 120 film respooled or respool it themselves, but that's a little tedious, and to be honest, I didn't want to take the time to go into a pitch black room and try to take film off my one roll and put it onto another roll, because that would suck. So I was looking online, and I actually found that you can fiddle around with a 120 roll, and you can get it to fit into a 620 camera like so. This is a roll of 120 on the original spool that it came on, and you can see that it's freely spinning, but it still is locked in. So I'm going to take you to the basement because it can kind of get messy, so you're either going to do it in like a basement or lay some newspaper down on a table, and I will show you how to adjust your 120 reel to fit to a 620. So let's go. Boom, in the basement. So I'm gonna get all the stuff together that we need, and I'm gonna adjust the camera, and I'll show you guys how to get this 120 film into your 620 camera. First, you're gonna need a 620 camera, because what's the point of doing this if you're not gonna have a camera to fit your film into after you fiddle with it? You're gonna want a spool of 620 just so you have like a final product to look on after, and you're gonna need a roll of 120. I suggest having film on it, but I just loaded the other roll, so I'm gonna show you guys with a empty roll because I've never used this camera before, so if it comes out poop, I don't want to waste a roll of film. You're gonna need a box or a newspaper laid out on a table, because as you can see, the shavings do get everywhere, so you want an easy cleanup. You're then gonna need a way of filing down the spool. You can use sandpaper, but I found that this like metal filer does the job a little better because it's just a little more even. Finally, you're gonna need a pair of scissors because you're going to have to cut this top and bottom piece to make it smaller to match this one. Basically, all you do is you take this and you just run it up and down the file, and just kind of file away both sides, top and bottom, and then every once in a while you will check to see if it fits nicer in the camera. filed both sides of the film spool, so now we can check if it goes into the camera. This is the problem that you're gonna run into before you trim. You're gonna think that you have it down, but it's not gonna go in because the circles on either side are too big. You can either match up with the 620 reel, or what I found works, take your scissors and you just trim the plastic off to have it line up with the roll of film. That's what I'll do here. And this doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it's small enough to fit in and spin nicely, you should be fine. So we're gonna do the other side now. So we got both sides cut and they're trimmed a little bit. So we can take our camera, open her up, and see if it's in. Just dropping this in here. It just clicked in and it spins. So personally, I would have a 620 roll as your take-up spool, just for your first time, to make sure that everything lines up and works correctly. And then once you have it down, you can start using your modified 120 rolls as both. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to get your 120 film to fit into a 620 camera. I'm gonna shoot these and see how it comes out, and then I'll probably make a video on it and show you guys what I got from this. Maybe I'll go to the photo lab and show you how to develop it. That could be kind of interesting. So I will catch you on the next one, and I'll see you when I see you.